Remember, issues is just another word for like things, they're difficulties that characters might deal with or things they might learn from other characters. Besides betrayal. Asil.
Tricked.
Say that one more time.
Tricked.
Spell that. Tricked. Oh, like trickery. Got it. Like Fox tricks Fox tricks Magpie into going with him. All right, that's a good one. What else? What about the relationship between Magpie and dog? What's one that we could say that represents? And the fact that Magpie still cares about dog at the end. What's maybe a word we could use is for an issue or a lesson that Magpie learns or that we learned from Magpie and dog. Cynthia?
Friendship.
Friendship's a great one. Anybody else have any more before we move forward? Going once, going twice. Okay. So we wrote down betrayal, trickery, and friendship. Our goal today, Eric, can you read our goal of the day for me, please?
To understand that we read text and suggest multiple ideas, it's interesting to ask what parts of the text particularly suggest current ideas.
Yeah. So we got to really look at the text and think about what parts of that text really suggest certain ideas, meaning what parts of that text help us understand and think about what are those issues and those lessons that come up. All right. And we're going to focus a lot on how does this part of the story really show us that? All right. So when I looked up based on what the author says and what other scholars say, these are the 6 issues that they brought up: loyalty, betrayal, cruelty, teamwork, evil, and kindness. Those are the 6 they said that show up in the story Fox. I would say that trickery, Asil kind of goes with like cruelty or evil, right? That's what Fox does to Magpie. It's very cruel or evil, right? Those are the things, the issues that come up, or the lessons we learn from the characters in that story. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to take some time looking at parts of the text and seeing which one of those issues it goes with. All right. So for example, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. One of the issues that comes up is represented right here. So CJ, can you read this little section of the story for me?
With Magpie clinging to his back, dog races through scrub, past the stringing barks, past the clumps of yellow box trees, and into the blueness. Magpie feels the wind streaming through her feathers, and she rejoices. Fly, dog, fly. I'll be your missing eye, and you'll be my wings.
So when we look at that part, which one of those issues does that story go with? Is that showing loyalty, betrayal, cruelty, teamwork, evil, or kindness? What do you guys think? Ania, what do you think? You're still muted, Ania.
I think it's showing kind of like teamwork and loyalty.
So we're just going to focus on one. I say teamwork, probably a good option. Why do you say teamwork for that section?
Because they're working together. They're trying to past the stringy barks and past the clumps of yellow box trees. So they're working together.
Yeah,
and it says, I'll be your guy, and you will be my wings.
Yeah, they're working together, right? So dog is making Magpie feel better by running fast, making her feel like she can fly, and she's helping dog by guiding him where to go because he's missing an eye, can't see as well. Excuse me. Let's look at another section. Asil, can you read this part out loud for me?
Wait, which part?
The one that says Fox shakes Magpie.
Fox shakes Magpie off his back as he would a flea and pads away. He turns and looks at Magpie and he says, "Now you and Dog will know what it is like to be truly alone." Then he is gone.
All right, thank you. Anybody want to suggest what do you think is one of the issues that we see here with the characters? Loyalty, betrayal, cruelty, teamwork, evil, or kindness? What issue are we noticing here? Marvin, what do you think?
Evil,
Evil. And why do you say evil?
because he's betraying her.
Well, if he's betraying her, wouldn't that be betrayal?
Yeah.
So think about it. Well, this is Fox and Magpie. So I think we've kind of established the real story of betrayal in here. Betrayal is kind of like when you have somebody you're loyal to, or that you are friends with, and then you go behind their back and do something. So really, the example of betrayal we probably see is Magpie going with Fox, right? This is Fox leaving Magpie alone and saying she's going to truly be alone. So that is, you're right. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm not tired today, but I got a bad case of the yawns. I think this is a true example of evil, right? This is such an evil thing Fox does. And then he turns to her and says, like, you're going to be alone now. And it's going to hurt, right? Like, it's going to hurt. You're not going to feel good. I think cruelty would be another good one for this one, right? This is like a cruel and evil thing that Fox does. He convinces Magpie to go with him, runs her all the way out there, and leaves her alone pretty much really to die, right? If you think about it, she starts the journey home and we know it's going to be okay in the end, but he wants her to feel upset and feel alone. And that is a really, truly evil thing that he does to Magpie. So when you work, the work that we just did is actually really specific and very detailed reading work, all right? And hopefully you begin to realize that not only is the text about more than one idea or issue, there can be more than one lesson, right? We said there's at one point there's a lesson or an issue about teamwork, and later it's about evil and cruelty. So you can actually find certain sections of the book that show different issues or ideas, right? So your job today is you are gonna, oh my gosh, you are gonna continue the work in the book that you're reading as an individual. So you're gonna log into Epic, you're gonna continue this work, and you're gonna try to come up with what are some of these issues or lessons, and you're gonna, normally we would write it on a Post-it in the book, you're on Epic, so you're gonna write them down in your notebook. What's the issue or lesson you're seeing you think the character is learning? And where are you seeing that in the text? Okay, I'm going to take small groups and we're going to read some other stuff in actual small groups today. When you go to my small group with me, we're going to go and work together, and then you'll come back to the main room. When you're in the main room, you need to work on what we're going to submit on Canvas. Okay, so when you open Canvas today, you're going to go to Thursday, and you're going to click on reading. I see your hand. I'll get to you just a second, okay? Issues in the story. And it's a discussion, right? So it says, tell me on Canvas all the different issues that you come up in the book or passage you are reading. Respond to one or two classmates. So you're going to share the issues and stuff that come up in what you are reading. Yes, Cecile, go ahead.
Mr.